Howdy, everybody. It's Fire Emblem time. I'm gonna crank down the sound just a little bit. Hey, Nedge. Welcome as the first person. It's it's time to get funky. So, this chapter is called Endgame. Oh, Part 1 Endgame. Have I just missed the Part 1 this whole time? Am I dumb? Am I stupid? I might be. Either way, we're in the end game. We did all of our preparatory things before. I just want to make sure we're good on XP. I don't remember if I actually did XP at the end of last session. Seems like I did. Okay. So we're just starting right the fuck into it. Think Doctor Strange is going to show up? Maybe. Very well, my prince. We are at your service. My army is arrayed and waiting. Be well, and no overly heroic risks, please. Oh, but that's all I do. Company, at attention. Our objective is to save the town and take the keep. Now move out. Alright, we got the gang. We got big gang. Let's go. Welcome to Dan Keep. The rebels are on the move. And a good thing, too. What's more honorable than a death fraught with purpose? Man, this guy is just... He is ready to slaughter any one of us. I wonder where Jared is. Oh my goodness, that's so many people in the way of him. Listen up, all of you. This is our last chance to die as we've lived, as proud soldiers of the Empire. If we survive this fight, imprisonment and a hushed-up execution await us. If we run from this fight, dishonor and pursuit will dog our miserable days. So I say, let's give those Dan curs a fight to remember, and let the glory of our deaths light our way. We've lived as proud soldiers of the Empire. Now let us die as proud soldiers of the Empire. Now go! True. Yeah, Fire Emblem is just Avengers. I mean, really, Engage feels like it could be like an Infinity War kind of thing. We're bringing together a bunch of heroes from the previous games all to work together towards one common goal. That shout. That's Jared. For Dan's sake, this time I swear I'll put an end to him. Alright, we got a lot to deal with here. Micaiah and Soth can both speak with the Black Knight. Why would I not want him in the party? Bye, Ileana. Black Knight is my new best friend. Alright, let's save here. So it makes sense that they give us the Black Knight now, because if this is the end game of Part 1, we're probably going to delve into something completely different, and or the Black Knight is just going to die here with us. Like, we basically just get a free bulldozer. He can do, so he does 2 hits. And the first hit is enough to kill the guy very much so. He doesn't stand a chance. No, we'll hit this guy with light. He can handle it. And then we'll have Nolan come in and finish him off. Oh, no. There we go. He saved it. Steel Axe broke. The worst outcome. Hold on, let's move a couple friends. We'll put... yeah, we'll put Soth here so we can cover distance. We'll get Moram ready to... No, he doesn't need extra turns. We'll get Zyark in here. And Edward. Just make sure that everybody's there so he can invigorate all of them. Perfect. Now we can have Micaiah run up here, and we'll have her conversation with the Black Knight. Pardon, Sir Knight. I wanted to thank you. Thank you for fighting beside us. No thanks are needed. I do nothing more than fulfill my duty. When our fighting is done, will you remain in Dan? Never mind. It's none of my business. It's only, if you were here with us, we could take heart and I may take leave of Dan. Oh, but why? More than this, I cannot say. Forgive me. Oh, so part 2 is just going to be him ditching us. I understand. Pick a card, any card. Ooh, nice crit. We're just generally going to keep the whole group ready to go. I want to make sure, what kind of range does this guy have? Oh, we're all conveniently right outside of it. Let's keep it that way. Oh. Volug and Aaron can talk? To tell the truth, there are a million places I'd rather be, but I guess I don't really have a choice. Wait, does he understand him? Like, that's fine by me, just unexpected. Good night, sir. Black Knight just very easily clearing the way for us. We'll make sure everyone is right behind him. So that we can charge recklessly up the stairs when the time comes. Next we'll get Nolan here to hand axe this guy. He's got 100% chance to hit him. No, don't miss. Don't miss again. Alright. Just take him. Volug, watch out for these slippery brutes. I'm here if you need me. That's nice. Okay, I'm gonna invigorate these friends. Or this friend singular, I guess. There's not really a lot of good range that I can cover, especially with them having wind. I guess we'll just wait anyway. Oh, don't come in behind us. That's so uncalled for. Oh, that guy was actually the one that had the wind magic that I was just worried about. That means life is very good for us all of a sudden. Quick, everybody, up the stairs. Tormod, you actually go here. Oh, just short of being able to do what I wanted to do. Damn. I was kind of hoping I could get Raphael up there to restore them both and let them fight. Oh shit. You guard him for a second. I forgot there are people behind us until it was too late. I hope this gets Zyark enough movement to move up. Yes, but he's also a little bit in danger. Okay. Honestly, screw it. Don't kill him, please. Oh no. Oh no. Holy shit. Guys. Aaron, back the hell up and use a vulnerary. Nolan, also back the hell up. No, I have to do something here. Okay, if Micaiah can kill this guy, 24 times 2, he's just gonna straight up murder her. This is horrible. She'll die on the first shot. Okay. Can he kill this guy if he succeeds? He'll kill on the first hit if he succeeds, but he'll die if he doesn't. He'll survive against this one if he has to. Okay. Then we get Tormod down here. He has enough range to kill this one, and he won't get hit back. And then Volug can come and kill this one. And now we don't have to worry about these guys. Micaiah, honestly, just move. We're not taking that staircase. How far up can he go? He can go up to right ahead of where Vika currently is. So we're going to get Zyark to come this far. We're going to get Vika to move over here. And we're going to get Soth to go one space behind Zyark. We'll get Raphael to come up and vigor them both. And that way they should both be able to get up and deal with these axe dudes. Ooh, Venom Axe. Yeah, I'm gonna get a single use of the Brave Sword in so that he doesn't get hit with the Poison Axe. And I hope Soth is good enough to... Oh, wait. We'll get a Wind Edge hit in on him first. Or not. We'll just distract him a little bit, I guess. Ooh, card should do it here. Listen, there's a reason he hasn't been instrumental in 90% of my planning. Don't steal from the chest. I want a Reaper card. Okay, we're gonna get Soth to come down and take care of this guy for a second. Because now that he's dead, our other units have a fast track to where they need to be. drop him here and have him heal himself. You're doing great, Nolan. You're excited for this? Oh boy, how much should I worry? Because I feel like I can spare a little bit of worry time, you know? Oh wait, that guy's a... Okay, those guys both have physic. We don't care about them. Only worry is how sick the game's gonna get? Perfect. Because that's what I really care about. Okay, let's get our boy ready to go again. We're not quite done with our turn yet. Ooh. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got war crimes to do. Perfect. I'd like to see that thief try and get away. Oh, you fool. More of them pouring in as if that's going to help. Get Volug up here. Get Nolan most of the way. I'll get Tormod going this way. This Vigor is so handy. I can't wait to accidentally get him killed so that we can't use it again. Okay. I feel safe going for this guy. The Physic one isn't going to be able to do much to us anyway. And Morm can hold his own against, like, 2 extra dudes. Perfect. She's got this bandit under control. Reaper card. Don't know what that does, but I love the sound of it. We're gonna kill the big guy. Okay, these two can't really do much, so we'll just make sure the other guys can't come down to us. Oh, but they can do that. Oh yeah, no, Black Knight is some bullshit. I can't wait to lose him at the end of this mission. More guys behind us now. We'll let them catch up eventually. My goal is to see how far forward we can get before they are no longer able to follow. Because if we're fast enough, we could just kill the boss before they even catch up to us. But we'll see how that plays out. I'm actually going to have him attack him here, so that he's a little further from the ledge. In case anybody decides to come down. Here we go, show him who's boss. Come on. Clearly it's not you who's boss. Zyark, show him who's boss. Thank you. I guess he's just gonna make sure that Nolan can keep up. And he's gonna get a level out of it. Oh, no, I want him to stay up there. That guy has fire, which is a concern. We don't want that. So we'll just kill him first. Oh. Howdy, boys. These guys are going to try their best. Why would you go for Vika? That's so rude of you. Oh, 1 damage to Morum. Ah. Right. Right. Just head that way for a second, buddy. I thought you had more turns in ya. This guy is just absolutely busted, and I love him. It might actually be better for Tormod to go here and get vigored. Because he has less distance to cover now. Oh, there's a door here. That's a horrible idea. No. Their effective ranges are all ridiculous. There we go. You can herb him up a little bit. I don't want to be in this guy's damage range, so we'll go right there. Oh, I forgot we left Micaiah behind. This is fine. Why would you challenge the Black Knight? That's just asking for a sudden death. Wait, 44, 49. Okay. That guy seemed to be the toughest of them. Or he was the one that had a spear up against an axe user. Thunder, thunder. Steel bow. How good is he against these guys? Passable. He'll survive the fight at least. Tormod against this guy seems like a pretty good matchup. Get him. Nice. Oh, perfect. This is exactly what I wanted. No, I shoved the wrong person. I don't know why I assumed it would make me target the right one, but... Okay. Edward is a little squishy, so I'll try and keep him out of things. Raphael actually getting up the stairs. I'm so proud of him. Oh boy. Zyark, do you want to not die here, maybe? I know that's a lot to ask. Maybe? Oh, okay, good. They're targeting somebody else. I'll take that. Okay, victory is seized, so we need to get up there. Best way to do it might be to wait there. Have him vigor her. And we'll figure out where she needs to go and a position based on that. Okay, we'll have him just straight up murder the boss. Well, well, well. Look what we have here. The loathsome phantom of old Dan. Why in blazes are you here? What inspired you to slowly clank your way up out of your grave? My purpose is not for you to know. Oh, I feel so rejected. Must I crack that helm open and ask your ugly naked face directly? I have to take vengeance for Alder's death, after all. This is how you meet your death. Sad. Come at me then, and join your friend. Oh, you fool. Why would you even try to fight back? Gah. I'm sorry for nothing. I regret nothing. Because I did it my way. You win, priestess. You must be delighted. Enjoy it while you can. Because sooner or later, you gonna finish that thought, or I guess not? True. We figured out his secret identity. The Black Knight is Frank Sinatra. Okay, if we don't need the healing items, we won't use the healing items. Ooh, nice crit, Zyark. Proud of you, buddy. And another crit from Soth. That's a 2 for 2. Alright, we're just gonna... do a little chain of things. Oh, these poor fools. They're not even gonna make it up to our level. Wait, this is gonna be the dumbest She does walk way too slow. I kind of wanted, like... I'll talk to her for a second. Maiden, take no risks upon yourself. You are the heart of this army, the soul that inspires us. We must not lose you. Leave this battle to me and stay back. Thank you for your concern, Sir Knight, but I am going to fight. You and everyone else are putting your lives on the line. I will not shirk my duty. You are much like her. What? Nothing. And then after that heartfelt conversation, just give her a bob. Silent standoff. What do you want? Why are you trying to get close to Micaiah? So that I might protect her. I protect her. As things stand, I simply cannot entrust her safety to you. What is that supposed to mean? If you hope to protect her, become stronger. Strong enough to surpass me, and stronger still. What? What could he mean? Oh, and now he can also converse with Micaiah. Stay with me always, Micaiah. I'll protect you with all I've got. I promise I'll never leave you again. We've been together so long. I won't abandon you now, I promise. We can endure anything. And now after that heartfelt conversation, we'll shove her right here so she can seize the place. We won! We've taken back our country. Dan is under our control once again. I'm so glad that we got to finish it with the shoving conga line. That's the best way to make sure you finish a stressful and intense combat. Conga line. Thank you, Micaiah. Thanks to you, the Kingdom of Dan lives again. I didn't do it alone. We did it. Everyone fighting together. Well, you didn't hurt the effort. I'd hazard a guess that Dan's reconstruction would have only been a dream without you. I regret I have no other way to show my gratitude, but I want to officially name you Supreme Commander of the Armies of Dan. Oh shit. We're moving on up in the world. I see. And I accept. It's with great honor that I assume this office. This battle may be over, but the fight to return Dan to its former glory will take time and effort. If my support can be of service, then I'm honored to assist. I'm glad. Well then, I'll perform the simple ceremony. Will you kneel? In the name of the King of Dan, I dub thee Micaiah, Supreme Commander of Dan, and grant thee the authority and responsibility pertaining thereto. Guys, we're heroes. We're getting our promotion right in the end game. I hope her title is just Supreme Commander. Oh, look at her go. I'm so proud of her. Light Sage. Now that's what I call a level up. She's looking cute. It feels odd. You wear it well. Won't you join me as I champion Dan to a great new era? I'm counting on you. I will. Let's go. We're looking fly. We got a new job title. What's his fuck is dead? They're probably not going to be murdering civilians in the streets anymore just to find us. Because they'll know where we are. Sorry, I love those. I love all those knights that are just standing, staring directly at the wall. Are you guys gonna like rotate a little bit to face the king? Okay, there you go. Thank you. Good work, guys. Alright, now we go to war with Crimea. Just for old time's sake. He takes after his father. Sorry, I like the thought that everybody stood in perfect silence as he walked in. And just as he stood at the top of the stairs, everyone decided to start cheering. Love that. Like, oh yeah, we should probably encourage him. Well, that has been Radiant Dawn. I guess we're done now. Are you really leaving already? Stay, at least for the feast tonight. You've done so much, you deserve some celebration. Nothing I can say will convince you to break bread with Lord Izuka? Well, there is that, but honestly, if we stick around too long, the soldiers are going to start giving us dirty looks. It's kind of awkward. What do you mean? Most Dans still loathe Laguz. Getting rid of that hatred? Let's just say you have your work cut out for you. Look, we don't want to ruin everyone's party. It's been great, but we'll just quietly slip away. That's terrible. I can't believe I never noticed, Tormod. I'm so sorry. Ah, don't cry. I hate it when girls cry. Take care of yourselves. It's, good that you came to help us, so, thanks. Whoa, you're thanking me. Better get a hold of yourself, Soth. You're gonna make me get all weepy. You little... Oh, they're cute. Moram, before you go, I just want to thank you. Thank you for not telling anyone about my brand. My brand? No thanks are needed. It's rude of me to ask, but do you know anything about the circumstances of your birth? Dude, Mewtwo's taught me that the circumstances of one's birth are irrelevant. No, I know nothing of my parents. But just before she died, the old woman who raised me told me what the brand was and what it meant. This is proof that the blood of both Bjork and Laguz coursed through me. And so, I am anathema to both. She told me to never let anyone see it, and to always be on my guard. Wise advice. I have avoided people most of my life to conceal my brand and my powers. But there's no way to hide how very slowly I age. I just keep moving through Dan. The same holds true now. I won't be able to stay in this army long. Even so, as long as little Soth is by your side, I think you can overcome any difficulty. Yes, just as you have Tormod. Yes. Moram, boss, I know you don't want to go, but at this rate we'll be standing here all night. Vika, my thanks go to you too. Soth and I will visit you in the desert. I'll be there, but I won't be waiting. Waiting for people who never come is hard. Vika, I said I'll come and I will. Okay then. That's such a depressing thing to just say. Like, yeah, I promise I'll come visit. I won't wait for you. Waiting for people who never come is hard. Micaiah, Soth, we're going with them. What? Are you going to Gallia? Yeah, we're taking them. Come on, neither of you can leave Dan for a little while, right? Don't worry, we can handle it. Once the battle ended, it seemed time to move on. I'm sorry to change our plans, but this is better for all of us. It's awful. I can't believe you're all leaving us at once. Micaiah, fate brought us together, you and I, guided by the same voice. Our paths are fated to cross again someday. I'm sure of it. I'll see it when I'll see it, you know? I'm embarrassed. I didn't mean to cry. It's been so nice meeting you all. Till next time, because I know we'll meet again. And then they never made a third game in this series, so they didn't. What was that sound? Oh. Hey, look, it's a Volug. Hey, buddy. Lady Nyla, did she send you back to guard me, Volug? Ridiculous. As if you didn't already have that annoying bird. Ow, 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 I take it back. Perfect. We love that the little bird can fight for itself. Soth, we freed our country from tyranny together, but it's not over yet. We'll have to work hard for a long time to return Dan to its former grandeur. I know it won't be easy, but if I have you two with me, I know we can do it. Perfect. We've got a new best friend. There we go. Part 1 over. That's it. Game is done. There's only one part.
While Dayan celebrates its rebirth, rebellion spreads across neighboring Crimea. The young Queen Alincia holds the throne, but her nation is in turmoil.
My girl?
She begins to doubt her ability to rule. What will become of her country? Part 2 of Countries and Kings.
I love that we're getting trailers for each part as we're rocking into them. There we go. We've cleared part 1. And now it's time for, sounds like a Crimea-centric story. We're getting funky here.
Word of King Peleus's coronation reaches neighboring Crimea.
Now it's time for the game to pop off? Alright.
Crimea itself has spent the past 3 years rebuilding from the damage it suffered during the Mad King's War. News that Ashnard's son now sits on Dayan's throne sends waves of unease and worry rippling across the land. Alas, this is not the only thing disturbing the people of Crimea during this time. There is an ever-widening gap emerging between Crimea's noble class and the nation's young ruler, Queen Alincia.
Things are getting spicy.
Lost its king during the Dayan invasion, and Alincia is still an inexperienced ruler. What's more, her very existence was a secret from the public, and so she came unexpectedly to her succession. Many of Crimea's noble
Is this where Ike gets involved, or is he just out vibing elsewhere?
Alincia's desire for a long-lasting peace has driven her to strengthen Crimea's ties with the Laguz nation of Gallia, and to renounce Crimea's claim to rule over a defeated Dayan. Her political moderation is seen as a sign of weakness among her critics. Ike, the young hero who led Crimea to victory in the Mad King's War, was granted a peerage.
He looks so good.
Bravery. The elevation of a common mercenary to the nobility, however, widened the rift between the aristocracy and the queen yet further.
I mean, do we really care about the aristocrats' opinions?
These power struggles, Ike renounced his peerage and took his leave of the court.
Sir.
Yet Ike's actions did little to placate the nobility. They continued to criticize the queen's every decision and lay squarely at her feet the blame for all of Crimea's woes.
Man, women just can't have anything. Alright, we're back to the prologue, but of part 2 this time. So, you've acknowledged Peleus as the newly crowned king of Dan? Your Majesty, this is beyond the pale. I've not forgotten our war with Dan. 3 years is not so long as that, but do not forget. If we allow hatred to rule our hearts, we become prisoners of our past. A lasting peace serves both nations. Bravo, Your Majesty. Well spoken indeed. Your words paint a picture of idealism rarely seen here at court. However, and I beg your forgiveness, it is quite apparent your grasp of politics remains childishly naive. Abandoning rule over Dan, then reconciling with our most hated enemy? This will not do. People will soon take their discontent to the streets. What's more, why choose Bastion, the Count of Feyre, as your envoy? His skills in court are vital to Crimea. Send away such a key figure. Tell me, Your Highness, how exactly do you plan to rule without him? The Count of Feyre himself gladly volunteered as a delegate. Her Majesty's decision was only... Lady Lucia, still your tongue. You are not Her Majesty. Do not presume to speak for her. Yes, Lady Lucia, please refrain from speaking if you've not been directly addressed. Your familiarity with the Queen does not grant you a seat in the Royal Assembly. Although you may have been raised as a sister to Her Majesty the Queen, kindly remember your place. You have my apologies. And you, General Jeffrey, does your loyalty to Her Majesty stem only from your unchecked emotions? Those with a taste for gossip are talking. I wonder, have you heard what the help is saying about you? These guys are dicks. What? Jeffrey. At any rate, growing discontent has brought the royal family of Crimea to a crossroads of sorts. Your Highness, this is all on you. Indeed, Your Majesty. Whatever do you intend to do? Honestly, fair. I hate that you're right, but you are right. Queen Alencia. Oh. Man, I completely forgot about Marcia because we got her killed so quickly in our other run. Marcia, how are you today? And what are you doing here? Lucia told me about those no-good-nick nobles and their chess-beating contest, so I thought you could use some cheering up. You weren't in your chambers or the garden, so I guessed you'd be out here. Forgive me, I needed some time to think. I'm sorry I troubled you. Not at all. After everything you've done for me, it's the least I could do. It was nice of you to hire me as a royal knight, but hiring my sponge-brained, spine-depraved brother might qualify you for sainthood. Even so, I'm afraid I may also have caused you a great number of hardships. Huh? Oh, the grief I'm getting from the nobles? It's nothing I can't handle. If you think your country has stuffed shirt windbags for aristocracy, you should see Ben's. Oof. Oh yeah, we get to actually properly meet Makalov now because we got him killed immediately. Man didn't have a second to breathe. When I was at Pegasus Night there, they had a new shenanigan every week. After that, the Crimean crybabies are no big deal. No, it's my fault, and I'm sorry. I'm so new at all this. Even you're affected by my blunders. Sometimes I think, maybe I just don't have what it takes to be a queen. That is so not true. Queen Alencia, anyone can strut around in a queen hat and say she's a ruler, but you always put your people first. Look, it's not that you're doing a bad job. Everyone's just on edge lately, with Dan getting a new king and all. People are worried that Dan will start another war like the one 3 years ago, and they're taking it out on you. Just don't let those peacock-wearing nobles bug you, and remember that you don't have to go it alone. You've got friends everywhere. Thank you, Marcia. Your kind words have lifted my spirits. That's right. I'm not alone. I must be strong for the sake of our people, as the protector of our homeland. So we're still gonna have to wait on Ike, aren't we? Because we're dealing with noble conflicts, and he's backed out of that life. Huh? Queen Alencia, what the heck is going on over there? Hmm? Oh, are they bullying an old man? Hey, how dare you harass us? Begone, insolent fools, begone, I say. Oh, hey, it's Leanne. Fear not, my lady. This senile old bird will gladly trade his life for your protection. They say nothing's as beautiful as the herons of Serenes, especially a royal princess. You'll fetch a pretty penny from some lord or other, and our pockets are a little light. What do you say, Captain? This guy looks like an asshole. Yes, naturally. She should prove to make a fine gift. Seize them, and mind the raven's talons. This is unbelievable. Stand back, you unrepentant dogs. Neolucci does not give in easily. Men, silence that cawing raven. Who'd pay for an old crow like that anyway? Leave him. Stop right there. Hello, gentlemen. It's the Queen. Company. How droll. Hey, Ben Draco Knights. Are you lost, or have you just been letting those scaly flea bags do your navigating? What are you doing in Crimea's sky? We've merely strayed a bit in our duties patrolling the border. Do you have a problem with that? You and your flying snakes are in violation of Crimea's sovereignty. Besides, do you have any idea who you're dealing with here, Reptile Breath? Marcia, stop. I can't afford to start antagonizing the Ben army. I am the Queen of Crimea. But, Your Majesty, we can't just let these wyvern monkeys run rampant. And we're not going to. As long as they don't realize I'm the queen, we should be fine. Ben Draconites, you were only warned once. Leave this area immediately. I serve the Queen of Crimea. Trespassers on Crimean territory will be dealt with. No exceptions. I mean, technically, if she serves herself. The Queen, she says. The very Queen that relied on us, the Ben Empire, to free her nation. Imperial Draconites are not frightened by soldiers so weak as Crimean Pegasus Knights. Listen up. Leave those two alone. It's the Serene's maiden we want. Do not allow her to escape. Looks like we'll not talk any sense into them. I suppose we have no choice. Sir Neolucci, we're here to help you. I'll be. It's Her Majesty, Queen Alencia. Fate has smiled upon us. I hate to be a bother, but considering it's been so long, but your assistance is most appreciated. Sorry, I love that she's like, yeah, we'll keep it quiet that I'm the queen. They don't have to know right away. Oh, well, if it isn't the queen. Protect Leanne to keep her from being kidnapped. If she's taken, keep fighting until you take her back. Alright. Nice. I did not expect a full aerial battle. Survive for 8 turns. Got it. Howdy. We'll see if she is perhaps any stronger. Not really, but we have Javelin to flex with. The only aerial battle in the entire franchise? Damn, we're eating good today. I want to see everybody's ranges. Kill. Stun? Hold on. Can inflict 3 times normal damage and paralyze enemy for 1 turn. I see. Neolucci, do you want to kill a dude? You seem like the type that could just straight up kill a dude. Or at least get dang close. Back up here. Can Leanne... Ooh, Leanne can Vigor. I'll have to keep that in mind, actually, for... Oh no, can she only Vigor 1 person? Paralyze him. Get him. She Vigors opposite sides. Okay. I'll have to pick how I arrange my people then for that. Why would you... I can't believe he's just killed himself. Good luck. These guys are just serving themselves up. It's hard. Oh, boy, I'm bushed. Hey, partner, are you tired? How's a nap sound? Do you want to rest your wings a bit? Huh. We're running late, but I'm sleepy. What did you call me? That wasn't very nice. Overgrown lizard. Please tell me that's not what I think it is. Oh, this is just perfect. Ben Draconites? Just my stinking luck. It's the boy. Alright. No, I don't want a guide. I wanted... Marcia talks to her. Okay. You kill. Ooh, and a crit for his last 2 health. Quick, get a friend. Hey, look who's here. It's Har. Hello, Marcia. I see you're still flying about on that apple-eating hairbag. And you're still asleep at the reins of that foul-smelling... Oh, crackers, I don't have time for your nonsense. Open that one good eye of yours and take a look around, will you? Those Ben Draconites have invaded Crimean skies. You've got to help us save the Lagoos they're trying to kidnap. Well, come on, Har. Me? Why? I owe the Queen a favor or two, but I'm not one of her soldiers. You cad? Does having fought together in the Mad King's War mean nothing to you? Well, no, but look, I've got a delivery to make, and this cargo's really heavy. Sorry, Marcia, maybe next time. Next time? You lizard-loving jerk. Would you really abandon us? What kind of man are you? The kind who lives to sleep another day. Well, good luck to you. See you around. What a response. That's my dream. I want to live to sleep another day. Stop, you have to stay and help. Okay, Har, hear me out. You were an Imperial Draconite once, right? It's your job to fix this. They're your old comrades. You have to keep them in line. Huh? You're not making a lick of sense, girl. Why do I have to make sense? If Jill were in trouble, I bet you'd help her. Please, 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 come on, Har. You have to help us. You have to. Is it really all that bad? Yes, they're a tough bunch. And I'm all alone. I don't think I can manage to protect Queen Alencia. Please say you'll help, if only for the safety of the Queen. Oh, fine. I really don't have time for this, but I guess I can lend a hand. Thank you so much. I take back all the mean things I was thinking about you earlier. That girl's nothing but trouble. Well, if we're gonna do this, let's get it over with. Up and at 'em, partner. Alright, in comes Har to fuck shit up. Let's go. Oh, he cancels the counterattacks too. Huge. Ooh, this guy's chunky. I will keep out of his way. We'll prep this one for getting murdered. There we go. Now we have 3 enemy soldiers that will basically die on their next turn if they get any counterattacks in. There we go. We're just going to get some free XP for Alencia, really. Man, how did these guys get hired as soldiers? They have the worst aim on the planet. Like, look at these guys. Oof. She didn't even need that. He had like 5 health left. And she just broke his spine. Here we go. Yeah, we'll steel axe him. Well, if it isn't Zephyrin, what brings the Draconites into Crimean skies? Har! Why couldn't you just stay on patrol? Saw a pretty little heron and just had to have her, is that it? I never could decide if you were more greedy or more corrupt. Stupid was never in question, though. Man, Har is physically and emotionally destroying everyone on this battlefield. Who do you think you are? You're a traitor, just like Shaharam. The Draconites spit on your name. Do they now? Well, here's your chance to try the real thing. Oh, Zephyrin. You're so stupid. Sorry, I just had to check my phone was buzzing in my pocket. Wanted to make sure I wasn't... Oh, goodness. Yeah, no, don't. Marcia, just don't. Don't get involved. Unless the Steel Lance is any better, it really isn't. He has a 50% chance to hit, and he will be dying this turn anyway. Now, be gone with you. The skies and the heron are ours. I can't wait to see your corpse smashed across Crimea's landscape. No. We'll have her back up. Valencia can almost kill this guy. Yeah, we'll have him take care of this one. If he crits, it'll be really funny. Alright, fine. Wait, she doesn't do a lot of damage. You Crimeans seriously believe you can withstand the might of Ben. Crimea takes this sort of encroachment seriously, will not overlook invaders in our domain. Release your weapons and apologize for your discourtesy. Only then will we lower our own. You have quite a mouth on you. I won't be addressed in that tone by anyone. It's time to end this farce. It would be great if she did crit, but unfortunately not. Alright, well, we're about to have a very bad time. Oh, he's booking, and oh no, don't. Okay, good. Oh, Neolucci, you did good, kid. All right, get him. Finish that bastard off. It's only right that we get Valencia to finish him. These are her skies. Ugh. Ah. Good. Bitch. Queen. Slay. Quite literally. Thank you? What? Restores HP to all adjacent allied units equal to this unit's magic power. Okay. I guess we just kill time. If enemies show up, I'll have Marcia take a vulnerary. But I'm not sure if they were expecting this battle to last. Okay, they could have made this like route the enemy one, and we would have been fine. But I guess we're doing that. Yeah, you run, Dragonbackers, and don't ever come back to Crimea. Marcia, we murdered all of them like 2 minutes ago. Their corpses are currently splattered on the countryside below. There's not really far for them to run at this point, you know? Princess Leanne, it's a pleasure to see you again. I'm sorry you had to go through all that. Are you hurt? Lady Leanne is very grateful for your help with these ruffians, and quite delighted to see you again, Your Majesty. Frankly, I don't think these old bones would have been up to the task of protecting the princess without your help. Dude, Neolucci, don't sell yourself short. You were wrecking shop out there. I don't think you took any damage. The most important thing is you're both safe, Sir Neolucci. But what brings you here? As far as I knew, the both of you were residing in Gallia. It is imperative that my lady sees General Ike as soon as possible. We were traveling to the royal palace in Melior for that very purpose. That's unfortunate. Ike left Melior more than half a year ago. After that, rumor has it that he reorganized the Grail mercenaries. Now no one seems to know where they are. What? This is most unexpected. What are we supposed to do now? Sir Ike isn't here, but since you've traveled all this way to Crimea, would you like to visit the royal court? I'd be happy to investigate the whereabouts of the Grail mercenaries during your stay. Well, we don't want to be a bother, but it would be very kind of you. To be honest, there are matters about which I must speak with Sir Ike myself. And regardless, we're always delighted to have such splendid guests as yourselves. I must tell you, however, and I am ashamed to say it, there is unrest among certain circles here in Crimea. I hope nothing will happen to disturb your visit with us. Unrest, you say? Yes. I trust, however, my protection will be enough to keep you from harm's way. I mean, at least she's being honest with them. Alright, so I'm gonna start a second save now that we're in part 2.
Queen Elincia encounters and defeats a wing of Benyan Draco Knights trespassing in Crimean skies.
Trespassing.
After rescuing Chamberlain Mialucci and Princess Leanne, she invites them to be her guests at the royal court. While Elincia's show of loyalty to her Laguz allies causes an uproar among the nobles at court, they are aware that the Heron Princess is under the mutual protection of the mighty Laguz Hawk King and Raven King. Because of this, there is no public show of distaste.
Yeah, there better not be.
However, dissatisfaction with Elincia's rule now spreads from a single faction to a larger group. Crimea's unity is...
You know, that's a horrible idea.
This discord begins to be felt even in country hamlets, like the farming village of Oma.
Oh my goodness. Sorry, low-hanging fruit. Very easy joke to make. Alright, Winds of Rebellion. No. I forgot that I got his daughter killed. Morning, Jacob. Look at you, always sowing your seeds. It's looking like it'll be a fine crop this year. A real dandy. Heck, I just work the fields. It's the rich soil beneath my boots and the fine sun over my head what does the hard stuff. Brom. Well, if it isn't Nephne. What's the story with the armor? Haven't you heard? The war's over? You'll be needing armor too. A revolution's brewing. Better suit up and make it snappy. Revolution? Oh, yeah, nobody tells us old geezers much, but I hear talk about some young hotheads over yonder. They're jawing about being fed up with the Queen and how they want change. I don't get it. Her Majesty's a fine, fine lady. I mean, yeah, she is. Even if she is a tad young to be passing laws instead of having fun, I guess I'll go have a look for myself. Oh, I love him so much, but also, oh no. Yeardley? Yeardley? What a name. We are the victors. It was Crimean blood and sweat that defeated Asnerd, and what do we have to show for it? We do not rule Crimea. Our towns have been destroyed. We need coin to ease our suffering. Who's to blame? The Queen. We've been violated. Dan robbed us of families, friends, and homes. We cannot reconcile with monsters. And now our hated enemy is rebuilding to threaten us again. Will we stand by and accept this? No, we will not. To arms, I say. We're not afraid. We shall fight for the prosperity of our fatherland, as did Ike the Patriot. Don't try to use his name to legitimize your cause. Oof, oh, let me tell you, it's been a while. This armor feels like a ton of bricks. Brom, didn't you say something about using axes these days, not spears? Yeah. I suppose I did. What, you went and brought armor and weapons? Here, you take this axe, and hold on to it good, you hear? Alright, let's go. Hey now, what's going on? Hey look, it's Nephne. She even brought her own weapon. So, you're gonna join the revolution? Together we can make a difference. Together we have the power to dethrone the queen. Guys, there's like 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18. There's not even 20 of you. And half of you look like you're farmers. What are y'all thinking? You don't know the first thing about Queen Elincia. Maybe this is all some big mistake. Our queen is a splendid gal. Ain't nobody out there with a kinder heart. We should know as well as anyone. Heck, we fought beside her. You fought with the queen, eh? Huh, I see. Brothers, do not be deceived. These two are the queen's agents and are undoubtedly spying on us. Listen, fella, you're talking nonsense. Queen Elincia wouldn't dream of using spies like that. Do not be deceived, my people. If they go to the royal knights, they'll return bearing torches, burning homes, and taking prisoners. We must silence these spies. You better not mess with my boy Brahm. I will break your legs and your arms and everything in between. Listen up, you blockheads. I guess you forgot about the war. After fighting for years, we finally have peace, and now you want to fight again? Ain't no good, Brahm. These folks got their blood a-pumping. Ain't got a lick of sense left in them. Horse feathers. Reckon you're right. Listen up, Nephne. Let's try not to kill too many of these dang fools. Oh, we get another, like, 2v everyone. Oh my goodness, Brahm. With a disadvantage. One hit kill. Disarm? Hold on. Cause an enemy unit to drop equipped items or weapons. Let's go. So we're going to start by visiting these houses. What? People are fighting outside? That doesn't make any sense. If anyone were to get hurt, we've got to do something. Oh, I hope Sis is alright. Ah, thank you. Thoughts and prayers, I guess. Ben is turning into the new ass nerd. There was a stranger in here earlier. He left this axe. Probably meant to use it on the queen. You know, I came to this village for some peace and quiet. Isn't there something you can do? Heck with it. Just take this thing. I'm fed up with war. Sorry, I like the thought of this guy complaining to Brahm as if, like, he's complaining about local, like, noise bylaws. Like, yeah, can't you do something about these guys being noisy assholes? I'll just stick with the iron axe for now. The steel one is going to be nice for an upgrade later. Ow. Oh, and... Oh. You fool. Sounds like the whole village is in an uproar. More men fussing over nothing, I'm sure. Bigger fools were never made. Lucky me. Time to find one ripe for the picking, get his goods, and be on my way. Be home soon, Mom. Hello, Heather. Would you like to be a new friend? Which one of our guys has to talk to her to get that to happen? Oh, nice disarm on the rebel. Couldn't even counterattack if he tried. There was a bizarre man who just came through here. He was talking about a revolution and stuff. Left this. I'm telling you, I've had a belly full of this war business. I don't want this anywhere near me. Toss it, sell it, I don't care what you do with it. Just get it out of my house. It's all yours. Perfect. Hold on, Heather. We're... Ooh, nice crit. She's just yoinking things from them. What? People are fighting outside. That doesn't make any sense. If anyone were to get hurt... Wait, you should take this. It's a kind of medicine we make. Oh, I hope Sis is alright. We got a concoction. Oh no, he's got the poison. Oh, he's running. So, Heather, are you gonna slow down enough for anyone to talk to you, or what's the deal here? You ever heard of Miss Khalil? She teaches magic. You know what? I told her she was pretty and she gave me one of these. People who can't use magic can use this, and then, well, they'll be able to use magic, or something like that. Here, you take this one. Okay. Hey. Hey, pay attention. Ah, heck. I hope I ain't shouting at a deaf girl. Can you hear me? Knock it off already. What do you want, you old hick? Oh, sorry about that. They call me Brahm, by the way. How about you? Excuse me? Are you trying to get lucky or something? Give it up, you smelly pig farmer. There's no way I'm having anything to do with you. No, it's nothing like that at all. Got myself a darling wife and a whole passel of kids, and I love them to death. So, what do you want? See, I believe you just went and stole something from one of these here youngsters in the village. Did quite a job at it, I might add. Were you watching? Now, hold on a spell. I ain't preaching at you, and I'm not going to turn you in or nothing. I was just thinking that maybe you could lend me a hand. Yeah, also, what the hell, Heather? Immediate, like, F-tier character to shun my man like that. A hand? With what? Well, me and, see that girl over there with the long hair? We're having a bit of a tussle with some of the young folk in the village. They picked a fight, but we don't want anyone getting hurt. Thought maybe you could borrow some of their weapons so we don't have to fight at all? Huh. So that girl's a friend of yours. Friend ain't exactly the right word. Nephne, we met when we fought together during the war. We're kinda neighbors, so we just hit it off. During the war, neither of us knew much about fighting, so we helped each other out. Alright, I'll help. Ooh, that's great. That's just swell of ya. Hey, I couldn't care less about you, but I can't just sit back when a girl's in trouble. Ah, that's Heather's like that. Got it. Okay, let's go. We can't leave Nephne waiting. Hey, hold up. Just wait a tick. What's your name? Heather. But as for you, Hayseed, don't forget the Miss. Got it? Miss Heather, then. Alrighty. By the way, could you maybe slow down a touch? Sorry, just because I can. I cannot steal equipped items. Is this guy the only one that has something worth stealing? Oh, that's also all she can do if she does that. Cool. She may be in for a very bad time. Okay. Braum, I'm counting on you. Hey you, who put you up to this? Politics ain't my strong suit, so you can spare me the details, but I know you're up to no good and someone's behind it. Heh. Glamour all you like, but it won't change a thing. Revolution is taking root across Crimea. Our plan is flawless. We're getting rid of that girl. We shall have a new ruler in Melior. Soon, Lord Ludwig, Duke of Felleray, will wear the crown. Ludwig, from Felleray. That's correct. And you shall perish with that name fresh on your lips, you blundering cow. What about no? Just as a crazy thought here. This bandit's just gonna keep trying to keep up with us, and he's not gonna do very well at it. So, if he hits, she gets poisoned. But if he doesn't hit, we good. Oh, no, don't... Be gone with you, thief. We won't have filth like you stand in the way of our supremacy. So, you're the one sent by Ludwig of Felleray. You've been stirring up these little revolts all over the place. What? How did you know? I see things here and there, but half of it was just a guess. Judging by your reaction, though, it seems I was right. You little... Don't get steamed up, Mr. Fancy Pants. You just look silly. Nothing personal. I just don't like men like you. Okay. What? So... Heather... Heather... Just gonna real quick back up into this thicket back here. And she doesn't have a healing item. Cool. Ah, survivors of the war. You'd be better off dead and forgotten. You can't stop the Duke. Duke? Yes, our master Lord Ludwig, Duke of Felleray, will rule over Crimea. When our plan is complete, the Queen will be erased from history. Now then, I believe it's time for you to die. Right. As he doesn't attack. Quick, get him again. Yeah, do not give him the nuclear codes. That's a horrible idea. Man cannot be trusted with, like, the simplest of secrets. Don't kill her, please. No, my duty is incomplete. Lord Ludwig, please forgive me. Loser. Look at her go, though. Well earned. Again, the levels are pretty weak, but it's fine. You bumpkins, just stay out of it. Okay, so they're mostly being knocked out instead of killed. Because they're not lying down, they're all kneeling and breathing. It hurts! It hurts so bad! Look, my leg! My leg! Murderer! You're a murderer! But yeah, that's right. Nephany and me, we've been to war. When y'all were hiding in cellars and attics, we were toe-to-toe with Dan. Look at us now. Stop it. Please, I was wrong. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. You got your head on straight now? You youngsters get so riled up. Let me at 'em and bring 'em on. You know spit about war. Nephany, let's gear up and head to the royal palace. Her Majesty's got to know Ludwig's stirring up all kinds of nonsense. And my girl Meg, she's off on her own. Knowing Meg, though, she'll be fine. Yeah, about that, Brom. Alrighty then, let's get moving. Sounds like a plan. Oh, I feel so bad. What have I done? You two are really leaving then? We put the people of this village in danger. We can't stay here now knowing that. We'll have to set things straight. I hate to leave, but... Why did it have to come to this? I always thought our Queen Elincia was about as good as they come, lowering taxes and looking after orphans. The young folk don't care about that stuff. They only care about what's getting their dander up, and they ignore everything else. I reckon that's why we gotta do what we gotta do. If we don't step up, the whole country will be going on the compost heap. That's why we've got to get to Queen Elincia right away. It's all gonna be just fine. If I know Her Majesty, she'll take care of this uprising in no time. Then we can return to our farms and grow some mighty good eats. All of you just hold tight now. Listen, Alex, we all know he's gonna find out. Sooner or later. In some horrible, devastating fashion, I'm sure.
In a rural Crimean town, a band of rebels sow the seeds of discontent. They are stopped by Brom and Nephany, two former Crimean soldiers. However, more uprisings are sure to follow. Brom and Nephany decide to travel to Melior, the capital of Crimea, and inform Queen Elincia as to the gravity of the situation.
Alright. We're going on a journey. Now, are we following them, or do we now have another group of friends that we're dealing with? Or is this the party starting to come together for this part? Oh no, here we go. I see. So that's what's going on. Thank you for bringing it to my attention. I'm very sorry your village was affected by this. You have my sincere apologies. Oh, no, Your Majesty. We don't need no apology. We're just happy we could help. Lucia, Brom's story confirms what we've suspected all along. Yes, as we thought. Duke Ludwig of Felleray is firing up a rebellion. We should have seen it coming. To be honest, Queen Elincia, there have been a number of indications that something like this was underway. We'd hoped to uncover something more tangible than hushed rumors. I should have told you sooner. No, I bear some responsibility as well. Discontent among the populace is due to my lack of experience as a ruler. Now that a rebellion is gaining momentum, innocent blood will surely be spilled. I've always held the well-being of the Crimean people as my highest priority. I've done my utmost in Crimea's name, and all I've ever desired is a country where war and hunger are unknown. Begging your pardon, Queen Elincia. Yes, Brom? Your Majesty's doing a bang-up job of it. This country's a safe place to live, and that's more than most can say. Once you get the hang of things, I'm sure you'll be the name future kings and queens try to live up to. We know you can do it. And it ain't like all the young bucks out there got bees in their bonnets. There's a whole mess of folk doing their darndest to make this a fine country. They want to make you proud, Your Majesty. Thank you. All nations experience unrest when the reins of leadership change hands. It's true the world over. But for Ludwig to start beating the drums of war as if this were unheard of, what utter nonsense. We must not allow it. Your Majesty, would you be so kind as to appoint me to the task of his capture? I myself will march into Felleray and seize Ludwig and his rebels. No, Geoffrey, we can't do that. Unfortunately, we don't have enough evidence to arrest him. But don't worry, brother. If we have no evidence, then I suppose we'll have to dig some up. Your Majesty, I'd like to take on that job. Lucia, I appreciate your dedication. You have my permission to proceed. Alright, well everybody's got their jobs lined up. got some info conversations. Oh, I really wanted to go to the palace. Would have been happy with just a tiny little glance at Queen Alencia. She's glorious. This is so unfair. Man, Heather has gone from, like, confident thief to just down bad in one conversation. Yup, it's the pits. But that queen of ours is a real nice lady. Knowing her, she'd probably just let you talk to her, noble or not. Nerve of that Duke Ludwig. He ruined my one chance to meet the queen. I won't stand for it. He needs a kick in the rear, or a punch in the mouth. The things I'd do to him. Heather? You sure are a lovely gal and all, but you sure do say some funny things. Can't argue with that, Nephany. But that's just the way folks are. They ain't always what they appear to be. You ain't nobody perfect neither. Unless you're talking about the goddess, that is. Excuse me. Oh. Well, hi there, Miss Lucia. What can we help you with? I came to ask a favor. It's not too much to ask. I'd like you both to accompany me to Felleray. Nah, that won't be a problem. You going to catch the Duke? Something a little more preliminary. I guess you could call it espionage. Espio what? Does it sound serious? Nephany, you ever heard of that? Oh, sure. When I was just a sprout, I caught a real bad case of that. Got this awful rash all over my back, too. Oh, they're both so dumb. That's a very nice story. Maybe I'd better explain what I mean. Don't you know anything? Espionage is all about stealing secrets and not getting caught. It's one of my many strong points. Oh, really? And who might you be? My name's Heather. I'm a friend of Nephany's. Oh, they were friends. I'd do anything to help Her Majesty. Seriously, anything. I see. Maybe you can lend a hand as well. Miss Lucia, you're the greatest. Like, amazingly, stupendously great. I'd love to help. They were roommates. Or they will be soon enough. Yo, Lath and Mordecai just vibing? Lady Lucia, we've heard a rumor that you'll be leaving to investigate an enemy. Is this true? Lady Lath, Sir Mordecai, well, we could return to Gallia and bring back soldiers to help, you know? As an ally in a time of crisis, I'm certain our king would lend support. No, Lady Lath, this is an internal affair. We don't want to have to involve Gallia in Crimea's civil problems. More fighters are always better. The people of Gallia, all will fight for Queen Alencia. Listen, I know you mean well, but I just can't allow it. I'm sorry, but if there were even a hint of Gallia's assistance, there'd be even more problems in the royal court. Problems? What problems? This conflict isn't exactly a life or death situation for Crimea, so relying on support from the Laguz nation would cause an uproar with the nobility. Is that what you mean? Yes, unfortunately. I'm ashamed to admit it, but it's the truth. No, it's common sense given the history of both our nations. I completely understand. We won't report this to Gallia. Thank you for your understanding. I apologize for troubling you. No, it is fine. Why this tactic of rousing the people to rebel against the queen, though? Any Laguz who wanted to be king would fight for it with teeth and claws, as is proper. You Bjork are always wasting time talking. Our society is very complex. There's history and tradition, unwritten law and custom. There are lots of reasons for why we... Attempts to compromise won't get you anywhere. You should just kill him and get it over with. Mordecai feels sad. Poor Queen Alencia. We cannot help her. That's not true, Mordecai. Having support from you and Lath is very helpful. Really? Mordecai will help with anything. I have a great idea. Together with the Laguz... thank you for contributing, Leanne. Princess Leanne, why do I suddenly have a crowd? She says that she'd like to go. No, I'm sorry. It's much too dangerous where we're going. I couldn't risk something happening to you. Woohoo! I guess this mangy old coot will be joining the action then. To ensure my lady's safety, of course. Sir Neolucci as well. Stars above. We're just getting like the Lagoo's army out here. Your Majesty? Okay, all finished. What are you doing? Don't worry about it, it's a secret. Ah, that was a needle and thread, wasn't it? Did you just sew something into my collar? It's a good luck charm, to keep you safe while you're away, so you'll come back to me in one piece. Valencia, be careful out there. I'll be praying for you. Thanks. I'll be back with good news, I promise. We got a talisman? Alright, alright. Lucia, wait. You can't stop me, Jeffrey. I know that. But I can try to keep you safe, can't I? So I'd like you to take this. An elixir. I don't need it. I'm not going to fight, you know. If you don't use it, so much the better. But just hold on to it for me. Alright. Promise me you won't do anything stupid. Promise for Valencia and me, and for Bastion. For you to even mention his name at a time like this. I give up. Sure, I promise. Keep Queen Valencia safe, got it? Of course. On my life. There we go. I love having free stuff. We'll pump a couple levels into our friends so that they're ready for the next battle. All right. I'm pretty happy with our current layout. We don't have many people here. Oh, I wanted to see, because our character chart surely has grown. Yeah, we don't have. Okay, we at least see Har now. We got just one Neolucci chilling over here. Lath commands Mordecai. We've got so many friends here now, just mainly over here. Oh, parents and children. This is fine. All right. Perfect. We've got a nice growth to the chart today. But we're not done yet. There's still room for more people. Well, well, my dear Lady Lucia. Quite away from home, aren't we? Please do excuse the sudden visit, Your Grace. Princess Leanne, Lady Lath, this is Lord Ludwig, Duke of Felleray. I was thinking that our Lagoo's guests might enjoy the fine fruits this region is known for. We've traveled quite a long way. I hope it won't be too much trouble. Don't be ridiculous. I could be nothing but delighted by a visit from you, Lady Lucia. Although I must admit, I would be all the more pleased if you'd come such a long way just to see me. You are too kind, Lord Ludwig. Please, feel free to take your ease. You're welcome to stay in Felleray as long as you desire. Not sure how I feel about this guy. That night. Yeah, he does seem like a nice guy. I'll give him that. This is it. This document is an order written by Ludwig himself, marked with his signet. If we show this to the Royal Assembly, we'll surely have the backing to indict him. Thank you so much, both of you. We have to quell this uprising before things get out of hand. If there's no war, we're happy. But if there is war, it's good we came. Ludwig is poor prey. He hides behind a shield of words, not realizing that words can be seen through. Yes, and that's quite fortunate for us. But we still have to get out of here without being detected. My lady, you mustn't raise your voice. Who's there? Show yourself. I mean, we all know, right? Princess Leanne, Sir Neolucci. I thought you'd return to the royal palace. What in the world are you doing here? Oh, forgive us. We just couldn't help but be concerned for you. Well, what can I say? This just means we'll have to be even more careful to get out of here safely. Someone is coming. Guards? This cave has only one exit. I guess that means we do this the hard way. We've obtained enough evidence to indict Ludwig, so there's no point in sticking around. Let's go. Oh boy. What could possibly go wrong? Watch the Fog of War 2 tutorial. We got Fog of War, but second part. Free square range around them so I can see even further. Okay, so if they have a torch, it extends their vision range. I mean, this all makes sense. And then there are these watchfires that you can light. Okay, there's another torch up there. Bastard. I probably should have seen that coming, but still. Ooh, nice crit, Braum. To start. Ooh, what if Heather can finish him off? She cannot. She can do a little bit of damage to this one, but she is really not equipped for dealing with these guys. Leith has more health, so I'll use her as kind of a buffer. Oh, nice miss, loser. I do love that Mordecai just can just straight up punch him. Don't die. Oh, yeah, no, she's fine. Oh, come on. There we go. Somebody's got a torch now. We're gonna do something a little weird here. I guess this is really the best place to do it. Have her back up. And I could... No, I can't just kill this one. Okay, then I guess I'm gonna focus on having... Or no, if I mostly kill this one, then it's basically a guaranteed kill when we counterattack next turn. And we'll just have Neolucci wait as a buffer. Oh, the cowards are running. Man, the shifted sight is real nice. Or the Laguz sight, just overall, I guess. That guy's got a bow gun? Short-mounted bow that shoots stones or quarrels. It can also hit adjacent enemies. Oh, nice. Like, not nice for me, but nice for him, I guess. Very effective against flyers? Good to know. Ah, I found them. Oh, they both healed when they ran. Cowards. I forgot we still had Heather, I'm gonna be honest. Oof. Oh, he's running off to heal again? Okay, I'm gonna get Neolucci to light this so that we can see, and then he's gonna back up a little bit. I'm gonna shift and attack this guy. I just want to make sure that... I'll Vigor Neolucci. So I can hopefully move him out of combat range here. Just to be safe. Here, I'll put him over the pond so he can't even be shot at. Then we'll send Braum forward. That guy has Mend, Thunder, Bowgun. So I mainly don't want the El Thunder guy around. And a... Yeah, also, yeah, crossbows. I'll have Heather focus the rebels with the Mend. Oh, cool. Love that for us. I love that it eats up the rest of his turn, too. No. To associate with beasts like you, one has to wonder where the queen acquired such a lack of taste. Oh wow, they're really just piling on to my people up north. We're about to have a very bad time. Bye, Heather. Mother, forgive me. I lied, I stole, and this is my punishment. Man, Braum was right there, and they said, no, we're gonna kill your newest ally instead. That's mad unfortunate. Any cool lore about Heather that I should know about now? Nah, okay. She's just kind of here. I'm gonna trust Mordecai to take care of the boss. Just checking. You can do a chunk of damage to the boss at least. You won't crit him, but... Oof. What if we just finished him off right here? As I expected, the Queen's house pets are playful little pups indeed. The only thing you're sniffing about will get you, however, is an abruptly shortened lifespan. As you were saying, my death means nothing. Our plan is perfect. There's nothing the Queen can do. Alright, you keep telling yourself that, buddy. Trying to make money for her mom or something, but otherwise pretty underdeveloped character. That's a shame. Also, Nephany getting one of our first 4-stat levels that I can remember. We've had horrible luck with levels lately. As we suspected, Ludwig is intent on rebellion. His followers are spread across the land inciting insurrection. We have the documents to prove it. Queen Elincia, I stand ready to defend the realm. I will lead the Royal Knights into Felleray and we will seize the Duke. I'm hesitant to resort to the sword without at least attempting diplomacy. At all costs, I must stop the people of Crimea from fighting one another. Your Majesty, news from the countryside. Duke Ludwig has assembled an army and announced his intentions against you. Alright, well, there goes that option. The rebellion in Felleray is growing quickly. I see. He must have realized that his operations were no longer a secret. Your Majesty, we have no time to waste. We must stand against this for the future of Crimea. I understand. Geoffrey, leader of the Royal Knights, I hereby authorize the use of military force against the rebel army. Yes, Your Majesty, at once. I'll begin marshalling forces. This rebellion must be stopped before nobles in surrounding areas catch wind of it. Am I doing the right thing? Oh, Father, Uncle Renning. Well, I'm sure this is going to be fine for us. Welcome back, Marcia. Did you learn of Sir Ike's whereabouts? No, I'm sorry. Got nothing but sore feet and a tired Pegasus. I talked to a few local villagers who say the Grail mercenaries have been working low-paying odd jobs here and there. Nobody seems to know where they are now, but everyone agrees this is the first time they've been gone for so long. Princess Leanne, please try to keep your spirits high. I assure you, we'll continue to investigate Sir Ike's whereabouts. Thank you. Oh, Princess Leanne, you spoke. Quite a shock, yes? My lady's been studying your language, which we often call modern speech. That's wonderful. It's hard enough visiting a strange land, let alone learning the language. There's a lot of L's in that sentence. Me not big, no problem. Queen Elincia has trouble heart. Ah, I'd forgotten. The Heron tribe can peer into the heart. I can't hide the pain I'm feeling, at least not from you, Princess Leanne. Queen Elincia. Why does this happen? My people fight, brother against brother. No matter what I do, I can't stop it. I'm a miserable failure. I just want to crawl into a cave somewhere. How can anyone believe in me now? I never asked for any of this. I never wanted to be queen. I can't do it anymore. That is a lot to have to deal with. Because she was just living as normal as possible for her life. And then her dad got murdered and everything just went downhill from there.
During the conflict with Dain have finally begun to heal, and it should be rejoicing in its hard-won peace. How is it that the fires of rebellion have been lit? Bastion, Queen Elincia's most trusted advisor, widely acknowledged for his political savvy, is on a mission.
Is savvy.
And the Grail
It's my boy.
mercenaries, the original authors of Crimea's recovery, are nowhere to be found. Queen Elincia, close to despair, has nonetheless ordered the Crimean Royal Knights to restore order in Fellere. Her only wish is to win the coming battle, so that she may stave off a civil war.
Jeffrey's charge. Let's go, Jeffrey. Still can't do any supports here. Makalov. Alright, we've got a nice squad. We'll just do these in order. Come on in. May I? Well, speak of the devil, if it isn't General Jeffrey himself. I wouldn't have expected a visit since you're leaving tomorrow. Hi, General Jeffrey. What can we do for you today? Sorry, Amy, but I'm not here as a customer. Huh? Oh, I see why you're here. It's about time, too. I'm ready to string that blathering drunkard up by his heels. Ta-da! Whoops, who put that chair there? I could have been killed. Lady Khalil, you beckoned? Makalov, why are you drinking? You realize that tomorrow we have a battle to fight, yes? Greetings, General. My, you're looking even more dashing and handsome than usual, Your Excellency. Good grief, that man's an embarrassment. Are you sure he's a royal knight? He's like a pig pretending to fly. Why not put a dog in armor and call it Sir? Miss Khalil, that's not very nice. I think Sir Makalov deserves a little more respect than that. Are you blind, Astrid? It's the night before a mission, and that fool is stinking drunk. Probably gambled all his money away, too. And you follow him around mooning after him and cleaning up his messes. Do you have no pride, girl? What the man needs is someone to slap some sense into him. Perhaps I should... I've chosen to look after Sir Makalov. Nobody's forced me to do it. It's really none of your business. You know, I'm really starting to wonder about your good upbringing. Of all the men out there, what possessed you to place your bets on such a shabby prospect? What did you just say? There are no gentlemen in this land half as fine as Sir Makalov. Oh my. Alright, settle down, everybody. Keep this up and the General's gonna pretend he doesn't know either of you. Fine, fine. I'm sorry, alright? Happy? So what was it you needed with that ale-soaked oaf anyway? I just wanted to go over our battle plan one last time before retiring. I heard you're going after the Duke of Fellere. You think you can handle him? Of course. However, he's been marshalling his forces for quite some time now. Which means our preparations will have to be flawless if we want to end this quickly. If only I were up to it. You know me. I'd crush him. I'd kick him apart. Well, I suppose I could go. Someone of my wisdom and power is easily worth two of you clods. Yeah, that's a great idea, Lamb Blossom. Like I always say, the best enemies are the ones that are on fire. I mean, that's some good wisdom. Thank you, Largo. I'm sorry, but no, though I do appreciate the enthusiasm. I don't see the problem. Do you think I've gone soft? My magic is still in tip-top shape, I'll have you know. No, it's just that I'm sure Queen Alincia wouldn't be pleased with civilians fighting against their countrymen. Suppose you have a point. In that case, let Danved join you. Danved is not a citizen of Crimea. Danved will fight like 10 men. Devdan, when did you get here? Actually, General, this is not Devdan. This is a friend of mine, Danved. Yes, it's true. People often make that mistake, but Danved is definitely not Devdan. Uh-huh. You look exactly like him. Doesn't he? Amazing, isn't it? Anyway, you can take him with you. Oh, and no pressure, but the fate of our country depends on the Royal Knights. Good luck, don't blow it. Danved will fight like a bear, like a tiger. We don't need Largo and Khalil because Danved is pretty amazing. I understand, I think. Thank you for your help. Well, I suppose that's settled. It's time for you to discuss tomorrow's tactics. Good luck with that. As for that useless drunk, I'll have someone carry him over later. Thank you. Sir Makalov is not useless. How many times do I have to say it? Astrid, it's about time you got back as well. Yes, General. Forgive me. I'll hurry back as soon as Sir Makalov is feeling better. Give me strength. The sooner the better. Alright, so I wasn't expecting Danved. I knew his name felt wrong as soon as they brought it up. Your Majesty, what are you doing with that lance? I asked your servant for it, and he gave it to me. Why would your Majesty as Queen do such a thing? Who knows how tangled the web of rumors could become because of that. Let the court say what it wishes. You're far more important to me than the whispers of nattering nobles. You don't need to say that. Jeffrey, I'm sorry. I don't understand. What's wrong? 3 years ago, you fought to free Crimea from the clutches of Dan. While you held this lance, your courage was dauntless and your prowess legendary. Yes, it's a brave lance, and I'm very proud of it. I can't have you raise the same lance against your fellow people of Crimea. I'm sorry, I just can't. Your Majesty is worried about the shadow it would cast over my name? The dishonor of using that weapon on Crimeans? I would never want to damage your pride as a knight. It would be too much to bear. Believe no such thing, Your Majesty. My pride as a knight is most deeply rooted in my service to you. That will never waver, no matter what, Alencia. You know that. Then take your lance. Use it to fight for Crimea once again. Let's go. These conversations are getting me good items. Also, hi, Kieran. Forgive my tardiness, sir. Kieran, second in command of the Royal Knights, at your service. Sorry to have disturbed your rest. Not at all. If it were your will, General, I'd hasten to the very edge of the world at your calling. Kieran, I'm lucky to have such a devoted follower. This is no reward, but it's something I want you to have. A silver axe. It's so sharp. Do you mean I can have it? Do you like it? Like it? My heart is ready to burst. I feel it's like it's my birthday and I just got my first suit of armor. Wonderful. I'm glad to hear it. Hello. How are you doing tonight? It feels weird seeing it with the A. It'll look fabulous on the mantle. My family will enjoy it for years to come. I can't tell you how grateful I am. Kieran, that's an axe, not a painting. Paintings are for mantles, axes are for fighting. I want you to use that axe. What? I couldn't. You can't refuse. It's an order. Understood, sir. I promise to keep it well protected and free from scratches. You're hopeless. That is a real nice axe, though. It's okay. I'll forgive you this one time. I don't like how that makes me feel. The later Fire Emblem games absolutely are, but this one isn't as much. Okay, so I know it says he's a Lance Paladin, but I like that Jeffrey is a Lance Pal. Yeah, we got a Lance Pal and a Blade Pal. Love that for them. You'd like that, wouldn't you, Jack? Good luck. I'll be sure to keep the palace safe. I'm sorry we couldn't allocate more troops for you. You'll be okay though, right? Of course. We might even have too many. Actually, I'm more worried about the Queen's safety. Make sure the guards stay sharp. Count on it. I'll maintain a tight watch around the area, and there is the backup plan just in case. Good. Hearing you reiterate that makes me feel better, I have to admit. Remember, this isn't for glory. You'll be confronting our own people. Just do your job and come straight back. Somebody's gonna die today, calling it. The Royal Knights have left the capital. We estimate roughly 4,000 soldiers are marching on Felleray. That means about 2,000 are left in the capital. That's more than I'd expected. I suppose it can't be helped. The column headed toward Felleray is primarily cavalry, is it not? Yes, sir. Exactly as you surmised, sir. In that case, the forces at the capital will be led by the Queen's confidant, Lady Lucia. This is most perfect. The soldiers remaining at Castle Felleray have been given detailed instructions. False instructions, I might add. The dear pawns. They're so very heroic and so very disposable. What a jerk. Just sacrificing his own people? Do we get all of these guys on our side? General, all troops are in position. We stand ready for the assault. Thank you, Kieran. The majority of the castle vanguard appears to be common soldiers. There's still no sign of Ludwig or any of his subordinates? I mean, I guess that's a fair point, Alex. If he's being like this to begin with, anything he adds on is just more dickery. Correct, sir. And the rest are a bunch of amateurs. You should see them flop around on their horses like rag dolls. They won't last long against the finely tuned skills of our Crimean Royal Knights. Don't get overconfident now. Most of their forces are likely inside, waiting for us to exhaust ourselves out here. Yes, good point, sir. And the main gate. Have you seen it? Breaking through that is not going to be easy. We must be patient. Yes, sir. And remember, we're not facing enemy soldiers. Yes, they're foolish enough to be lured into joining Ludwig, but they're fellow Crimean citizens. Her Majesty would prefer to capture these rebels alive and try to talk some sense into them. I'm amazed, sir. Her Majesty's kindness is touching. I'll convey that to all our men. As he steps 2 feet back. Listen up. We're going to sweep aside the rebels and punch through the fortress gate. Her Majesty wants as many lives to be spared as possible. Set lances. All forces, charge. No, don't take away. Okay, we got all our pals. No conversations to be had. We're gonna save here. We have a lot of allies. Look at all of them. A bunch of Crimeas. So all we have to do is get up there and seize right there. Whoa, Dow. Alright. So we're going to just try and clear a path up the middle as best as we can. I don't know if that's the right play, but it's the play I'm going to make. Because I guess, does Jeffrey have to be the one to take the base? It makes sense. Because usually there is one particular character that has to be the one to seize on a seize objective. Can this guy die? Not quite. We can get him close. Get the crit. Okay, fine. I can gamble. I forgot about that. Yeah, we'll do this. He has a low chance to hit anyway, so we're good. And low damage if he does hit. One more. Perfect. Alright, we're gonna... Oh, the allies get to move before the enemy. That's actually huge for us. Because they're about to go crazy. We're gonna have to just sit here and let this play out for a little bit. Good kill, good kill. Another one down. Yeah, do you want to come our way? Do you really want to deal with all this? You're fools. Actually, I can get Marcia over this guy. I just want to be careful that there aren't any bow guys where I'm headed. Okay. Kill this guy from behind. Basically, my thought process is I want to clear the kind of middle of the path and charge our soldiers north as fast as we can. With the intent being that our AI companion friends will kind of take up the path behind us and kill off anybody who we leave behind, or at least block them from getting to us. Because any turn that they're wasting time by only moving is time that they could be spending focusing on a different enemy. So that should ensure that they can start making moves here. Because that one soldier that's off to the left right now will block their that entire left flank's advance. Alright. Just survive. That's all I ask. This one probably won't, but... Oh, or they might. They're gonna at least put out some heavy damage before they do. Good kill, good kill. We're making it through the worst choke point now. Or what looks like it should be the worst choke point. There we go, one allied soldier down. Ooh, and a crit from Jeffrey. single-handedly wiping out some of these guys. They just keep coming at him. We are actually pretty close to this spot. Okay, I see some bow guys there, so we need to be careful about... I need to be careful about bringing Marcia forward. I might have her cover the rear line for now until we get those guys dealt with. Put her in the thicket. Can she go here? No, she can't. Well, she can go there, but she can't go there and target what's his name. Danvid will keep pushing and hit this guy on the way. Huge. We love to see it. This is going surprisingly well. Except for that guy missing and getting mildly hurt. It's fine. My surprise at how well things are going is mainly centered around how the allied units have been doing. Don't do it. That's okay. 1 and 5. That's not a lot of damage. You fool. They could have stepped away and done some range damage without getting hit back, but he decided to bust out the axe and die instead. For the weakest level this side of the Mississippi. This man truly cannot be stopped. Astrid might be, though. She very much could be stopped. Okay, we're gonna have Astrid back off into here and heal. What does Concoction do? Restores 40 HP when consumed. That's so much more than she needs, but it puts her to full. We'll keep her in the thicket. Okay, that actually takes care of the bow guys. And I'm pretty sure those don't do as much damage to flyers. I was not expecting Marcia to take that much damage. Again, another weak level. We got Devdan to push northward. I'm thinking if I get Kieran to kill this one, get him to back up one square and do it. so he can't be hit back. Then I'll get Makalov to kill this one on the way by. All we have to do is knock twice. Not one step backward. Be strong. The Duke will soon arrive with reinforcements. Stand strong a little longer. Stand firm for the revolution. Listen, man, we're already knocking on your door. He really thinks he's the hero. Also, this one poor rebel just had 3 soldiers come by and all do drive-bys on him. There we go. Our rear lines are looking pretty good now. Okay, well, don't do that. You guys both suck. No, don't leave your healer out in the open. I realize it's silly for me to say that, but we don't talk about it. Don't? You fool. It's not much, but it's a start to damage. And she got a level out of it, so why does everybody have such awful levels today? What the hell? Okay. So Marcia. No, actually, Marcia, we're gonna keep her back and heal her. Because I'm not getting her killed again so soon into a game. We'll send Danved to take care of this guy. We'll send Astrid to take care of this one. Or at least just start to take care of him. Kieran to finish him off. A Speedwing, you say? Get Makalov to hit the door. Enough to break it. Perfect. And then we'll just Brave Lance the shit out of the boss, and we're good. Rebel forces, I'm Geoffrey, commander of the Royal Knights of Crimea. Lay down your weapons and submit to the rule of law. Further resistance is futile. Her Majesty the Queen promises leniency and means you no harm. Listen to me, you must yield. What nonsense is this? Do you take us for idiots? Our reinforcements will arrive shortly, and your fate will be sealed. Death to the tyrant and her lapdogs. The Queen lives to serve you. Why can't you see that? Duke Ludwig, where are our reinforcements? Whoops. Guess he just must have forgot. Crazy how these things happen. You know, heat of the moment, things were too hectic. There we go, somebody's actually going to fight this guy. Don't hit Makalov with fire. Okay, we're close. All we have to do is survive this wave of attacks and we're done. Which we should be fine. Guys, you're a little late. If you wanted to provide covering fire for your boss, you should have done that like a couple turns ago. Alright, well, actually, just before we go... Oh no, she can't quite kill any of them. Oh no, that's a horrible idea. Unless... she's guaranteed to survive, and if she gets hurt, we just end the mission anyway. There we go. Just a free bit of XP for our pal. He had a 0 crit chance. I had faith. There we go. We've hit everybody we can hit. So now we just seize. And life's good. Life's great, even. Sir, the rebels have been routed. Some managed to escape, but most have surrendered their weapons. General Jeffrey, no sign of the Felleray regulars, is there? No. This was clearly a ruse. Duke Felleray's main force is most likely en route to the capital. But how? Quickly, rally the troops. We must return to Melior at once. Don't panic. They want us to act rashly. Settle down. We have contingency in place. Light the flares to notify the capital. Move, man. Scout Commander. It's very likely... Words. It's very likely we'll be ambushed on the way back to the capital. Don't let anything escape your notice. We may need an alternate route back to the capital. Send some men out to investigate the old highway. Those of you who remain, disarm the prisoners and tend the wounded. Let's move, everyone. Yeah, both sides are going to have to work for this victory. Which I'm a fan of.
You did so well. I give you 1 bit.
Alright. Sorry about that. Well, look at that. Someone's launched a flare. And from Felleray, of all places. Emergency signal from Jeffrey. As I suspected, the rebels were just a decoy. Sir Har, thank you for your assistance. Also, thank you for the bit. Hey, wait. Are you telling me that you knew about this all along? We knew the Duke was up to no good. But if we'd known about the decoys, we wouldn't have sent the Royal Knights to Castle Felleray. Suppose I'm just surprised that Lord Ludwig, the supposed epitome of nobility, would so willingly sacrifice his followers. You know, you play a pretty deep game, woman. We all do, wouldn't you say? Her Majesty's at Fort Alpea. We're due to hear from her at any moment. I'll go check on that. Sharp as a tack, aren't we? I think I'll excuse myself then. Actually, there's one more thing. I want you to wait here a little longer. If all goes as planned, I'll be back shortly with your payment. Then you may do as you wish. And if all doesn't go as planned, then set out for Fort Alpea and alert the Queen. I'll also send a messenger to Jeffrey. Thank you. Very well. Time for a nap. in the dead of night. What do you have going on? Well, any news from Queen Elincia? What? How? You. Yes, me. I was very hurt by how cruelly you manipulated me, my lady, and I am not easily wounded. Lord Ludwig, how did you... My lady, I am certain to know of any and all facts that concern your activities. My dear, lovely Lucia. Oh yes, it was quite some time ago that I was informed of both this place and your network of shadowy assistants. Ah. I'd like to know one more thing. Something only you are aware of. Where the Queen is currently hiding. Good luck finding that out. Perhaps it's a little place called Alpea? All that foolishness, the ruses, the informers, the secret flight from the palace. All that effort wasted. Is that so? I can see that my lady still retains secrets. Would it trouble you so much to tell them to me? To you, Lord Ludwig? I'm afraid there's nothing to tell. Lady Lucia, I'm done with these games. You'll tell me whatever I wish to know. But I believe I already know your secret. We shall see. Well, that's fine. I'm sure Lucia is going to be perfectly okay. Nothing bad has ever happened in this game. I'm probably going to do one more mission and then call it for the evening, just as a heads up to everybody.
Having anticipated Queen Elincia's attack, the majority of Duke Ludwig's forces left Felleray. The troops stationed at Castle Felleray were merely the bait with which to lure Joffrey and his troops away from Melior. In Joffrey's absence, Ludwig's objective is nothing less than to take the royal palace, and Queen Elincia with it. Lucia, foreseeing a possible attack on the capital, arranged for Queen Elincia and Princess Leanne to be secretly moved to Fort Alpea. Yet Lucia herself is unable to evade Duke Ludwig's agents. She is captured in the dead of night while attempting to contact an informant. Queen Elincia receives the sad news the next morning.
That is mad unfortunate. So, we're guessing that flare sent up from Geoffrey's troops means Ludwig plans to come for your majesty. He's probably marching his troops towards this fortress as we speak. Since it's come to this, I'd like to stick around and help. Let me know if you need me. I see. Thank you ever so much. Sir Har, I have one more question. What about Lucia? Have you heard from her? Is she safe? We found a man's body in the village warehouse. We believe he was her messenger. We also found this. No, this is Lucia's hair. But how? I mean, I guess that would be easy to identify. She is, She blue. Well, we assume that Ludwig infiltrated her network of spies and captured her. This is his way of letting us know. It also means she's still alive, which means we still can save her. Queen Elincia, it's up to you to determine the best course of action. Yes, I know. Royal Guards, arm yourselves and prepare to meet the rebel forces in battle. I'll be commanding you personally. That's true, they do have anime main character hair. Your Majesty, but you're the Queen. It's much too dangerous. Please assign a subordinate to this duty. I will not. It is my indecision that has allowed the rebellion to come this far. I refuse to run from this problem any longer. Respect. Oh wow, no, he got a big chunk of it. She gonna have short hair when we see her? Lucia, I'm sorry. Somehow, I promise you, I will save you. She's gonna be bald when we see her. Princess Leanne, Sir Neolucci, this fortress will soon be under siege. What? Somehow the enemies found out that I'm hiding here. My two fine friends, you must escape. I sing and help Queen Elincia. No, under no circumstances. I won't allow any such thing. I help Queen Elincia. Now, when my lady makes up her mind, nothing in Tellius can sway her. And me? I'm sure you wouldn't mind having these old bones on the battlefield. Dude, you're gonna be old bones on the battlefield if you keep this up. Sir Nialucci, honestly, I couldn't. Wait until you see me. Even at my age, I'll be one step ahead of those freshly hatched whippersnappers. Very well. I must prepare as well. Oh, that's something I didn't even think about. Who just... Okay, thank you. The honk came up before the notification for it. So I'm just sitting here. But that's something I haven't thought about. The bird people, do they just hatch from eggs? Are they just like... You just have an egg hanging out and then suddenly you pull an infant out of it? Thank you for the honk, by the way. I'd hoped this day would never come. Amidi, the treasured blade of House Crimea, will awaken from its long slumber. What came first, the bird person or the egg? Alphabetically, bird person. By any other metric, couldn't tell you. We have 12,000 bonus XP right now? Damn, look at us go. We'll just kind of pump everybody up a level at this point. What if it was listed under person, comma, bird? Well, then in that case, the egg would come first. I guess... This is a very, there's a lot of nuance to this debate. Here we go. We got the levels just absolutely cranking them all out. Perfect. It'd be really funny if we could just make Elincia a higher level class than Queen. But unfortunately, she doesn't have anything like that. We don't have any seals. Haven't been here for this game much, but Hara's a manly looking man. Oh yeah, you like him? He's oh no, not records. Characters. Where's he at? He's near top right, isn't he? Or no, top middle. This is Har. He's a very sleepy guy. He runs a shipping company. He does... So he's a wyvern rider. And he works with Jill, who is she is also a wyvern rider. Why, I don't know why I forgot that. I was trying to remember if she was a Pegasus Knight or not. But they were both they're both dragon riders, and I guess after the war they decided to just open like a delivery service. So I love them. Queen Elincia, a visitor to see you, Your Majesty. Yo, Sabrina with 6 friends. Welcome everybody. Shout out to everybody who is not aware of her. Are my chatbots not working? Come on. I guess we're gonna do a regular shout out, like a Twitch one. Shout out Spat 99. There we go. Everybody go give Sabrina a follow if you aren't already. We love her, she's great. What were you guys doing tonight? Why is Nick mean? Also, hey Nick. For anybody who's not aware of me... Yo, thank you for the follow, Wild Kahuna Gaming. I am Damien, UnfeelingRug. I play video games, usually poorly, but I do my best to have fun with them. Right now we're working through Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn. We're currently, I believe we're rocking into the end of the 2nd chapter. And this is the last one I'm doing before I get off for the evening. You're supposed to be playing Minecraft, but Nick used channel points to make you play Alien Isolation instead. That is a hard vibe switch. I am so sorry, but also I hope Alien went well. That's one that I want to see at some point. Thank you for the follow, JRap1999. Good to have you here. Welcome everybody to the Bread Cult. Yeah, so yeah, generally just to give vibes, I play a lot of games. I'm doing, right now, every Thursday is Nostalgia Trip, Throwback Thursday. I'm playing games that either I played when I was a kid or games that I wanted to play when I was a kid but never got a chance to own. So this one is the latter. This is one that I never had a chance to play. But it's mostly going to be me going through like GameCube games and stuff like that. Other than that, I play some newly released games, some indie stuff. I do Pokemon on Mondays. It's a good time. Nick is a pretty cool dude. I'd kiss him. At this hour, who could it be? Good evening, Queen Alencia. Khalil, what brings you here? Well, you see, Lady Lucia asked me to give you a hand if you ever found yourself between a rock and a hard place, Your Majesty. She instructed the workers here at Fort Alpea to notify me if they thought that you needed any kind of help. See, I'm glad you get it, Jack. Thank you. Lucia did. Lady Lucia's been taken, Your Majesty, but I think she'll be fine. Actually, I know she will. She had the brains to set this up in advance, so I know she has a good head on her shoulders. Yes, you're right. Thank you, Khalil. Save the thanks until after the Duke of Felleray is taken care of. We can hold the party at my place. Sure. Listen. Yo, thank you for the gifted subs, an anonymous gifter. Is that... Thank you. That is actually their username, not a message of an anonymous gifter. I love that. That's very, very kind of you. Well, yeah, welcome properly to the Bread Cult, Alex. It's good to have you here. These soldiers are extremely focused given the hectic circumstances. They're very well trained. Lucia handpicked each one of them. Lucia and that official with the curly blonde beard. What was his name? Oh yes, all the breads in chat. We love it. We are now one sub closer to the Breath of the Wild permadeath run, which is going to be chaos incarnate. For those of you who are unaware of that, basically I'm going to play The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild before Tears of the Kingdom comes out, if we can reach 15 subs. And I'm going to try and do the entire game from waking up on the Great Plateau to killing Ganon, and I'm going to be doing all 4 of the Divine Beasts in between, but if I die a single time, we go right back to the start. I'm going to suffer. It's going to be great. You mean Count Bastion? Yeah, that's the one. Bastion, Count of Feyre. He's usually considered the premier political mastermind of Crimea, but Lady Lucia is proving to be no slouch herself. Yes, I really don't deserve them. Come on, don't sell yourself short. Deathless Cuckoo Volcano Run, where? Oh, goodness. This is gonna be fine. What do you mean? Loyalty isn't just a personal trait. Most of it hinges on who's calling the shots, what kind of commander you're under. My first commander was only concerned with lining his own pockets. And next was the Mad King himself. Man, I don't ever want to go back to regular military duty. If Shaharam hadn't asked me, I wouldn't have stayed so long. I feel like that's a trap, Nick. But sure, send some my way. Oh, you would absolutely have gotten got by that, Michaela. I'm sad that you weren't the one who it got brought up to. Uh, I would read out your message, Nick, but I've come down with a bad case of Hava. But he showed me what a leader could be. Someone who makes following seem like the most natural thing in the world. You know what? I respect committing to the bit. What about In Ben's Leaders and the Apostle Sanaki? Pretend I was reading that as Gilbert Gottfried. True. The Falconites report to the Apostle, the Draconites to the Senate. Of the two, the Falconites seem happier. I've never actually met the Apostle personally. She sounds like a nice girl, but who knows? I see. All part of the bit.
All part of the bit, you say?
Ha! We love the bit puns. But I'm just running at the mouth. I actually came to give you this. A physics staff. I want you to fight for all your loyal supporters. Losing your leader is tough, you know? Sir Har, thank you so much. Alright. I love loot. She has so much shit in her pockets. Okay. First of all, she doesn't need an axe. That's just not a thing. Special item that lets non-magic users launch a magical attack. That's actually kind of cool. Alright, I think we're basically set for this battle to begin. This works out, because we can just finish a whole ass chapter tonight. The battle will begin soon. I want both of you to promise me that you'll fall back if in danger. Understood? Thank you for the hydrate, Michaela. This one's for you. I got me a big-ass bottle. This thing is like almost as thick as my forearm. Actually, a little bit thicker. Fall back, your majesty. No one can hold a candle to the speed at which the Raven tribe retreats. Big mood, my dude. That's a relief. Dude, he can run away like the best of them. That's what they call me, Sabrina. Reporting, sir. Fort Alpea's gate is sealed, and they're readying their defenses. I see. Lady Lucia must have arranged some way to warn the Queen. But alas, even if they were to have all the energy and luck in the world, the Royal Knights wouldn't arrive for 2 days. In any case, there's no way we can lose, considering that we have a card which is yet to be put into the game. Dude, this is a game of swords, not cards. Your Majesty, dire news. The rear gate is open and the rebel army is storming in. What? How could this happen? I think you'll understand once you question this man. You guard the inner garden, correct? You scum! You helped the rebel army, didn't you? Yes. Yes, I did. I did it because it was the best thing for the future of this country. No, the garden man. That's it. Off with his head. He's revealing the plan straight from his 2 lips. He really rose to the occasion. All this conspiracy talk must have taken root in him. But now we can weed him out. That's all I got off the top of my head. Those damn murderers killed my entire family, and now the Queen bows down and wags her tail at them. It's a disgrace. Silence! You're the traitor here. Prepare to die. Wait, killing this man will do nothing to help our situation. We have to halt Ludwig and his men. They're already inside. I'm going out there too. Mordecai will fight for you, Queen Alencia. You can count on me, Your Majesty. Queen Alencia, Crimea needs you more than anything, and I reckon you could use my help. Your Majesty, we would give our lives for our Queen. Allow us to fight. Thank you, everyone. I am indeed the Queen of Crimea, and a queen does not hide. Our enemies are fellow citizens of Crimea, but we can no longer sit idle as they destroy the harmony of our nation. The streets will run red with their blood. Could our situation be any better? Just look at these fragile defenses. As fragile as the Queen's reign. Dude, it's our turn to be at the top of the map. Let's go. Dude, she is my queen, let's be real. Oh, the Queen's taken command. I expected her to abandon her people, turn tail, and run for the hills. How preciously naive. We shall have to teach her that being overly optimistic can be fatal. Oh yeah? That's some high praise. I don't know why I'm looking... Oh, there is actually a conversation with Jeffrey and Alencia. I do like the inversion of the usual layout. Your goal is to stave off the enemy. Don't waste your energy attacking, just tighten up your defenses. Queen Alencia, I made it! Marcia! Thanks to General Jeffrey, we spotted an ambush on the main road and snuck by on the old highway instead. The Royal Knights will be here soon. I flew ahead to tell you, and to serve up some traitor pie on my lance. Thank you. I'm impressed you made it back so quickly. My pleasure, Your Majesty. Now, which monkeys do you want filleted before the Royal Knights get here? Alright. Well, all we gotta do is make sure they don't get there. Defend for 15 turns and or defeat boss. Yeah, we're gonna fillet some monkeys. Is that not a thing that we do around here? Are you unfamiliar with the concept of filleted monkeys? Okay, I'm gonna get Marcia to drop a couple hits. Just like me whenever I make a joke, just dropping hits. Ooh. Oh, she just has Meteor casually lined up. Man, imagine if she could get close enough to just drop a Meteor on the boss. I actually think defending this line is actually going to be really interesting. Because basically just having Marcia able to dip in and out of combat is going to be huge. And then he can back up again, so that we're not worried about some of our enemies that we have to deal with. I don't want to keep Alencia too far from the center spot. Because the main thing is we want somebody covering that so the enemy can't get to it. Yeah, this is a nice like inversion of the like charge up and attack the enemy thing. Because it's very rare that we get to be on the other side of that. Don't pull that shit. Oh, they're pulling that shit. Unfortunate. Are we alive? Yes, we have lost a person. We lost Heather earlier, but she's fine. Hello. Yes, welcome. We're having a good time here. We've got Sabrina's crew in. They just finished up recently, so they stopped by to say hello. We have been just absolutely vibing. I hope your evening's been treating you well, Loon. Ooh. Man, even with the bow gun against Har, the guy does 0 damage. That's rough for him. Steel Lance, Short Spear. That's a bow guy. I don't know what his range is looking like, so I'm going to move Har back a little bit. And instead I'm going to put... No, Neolucci would have the same problem. I'm going to put Lathe here to block their climbing. Oh, bowgun doesn't work on Dracos. Oh, okay. Earlier you said they were really good against flyers, and I just assumed that meant all of them. Oh my goodness. Who approved giving her that sword? 16 times 4? Busy day. Yeah, sometimes those come up. Not my favorite kind of day, but could be worse. A hydrate from Nick, thank you. This one's for you, my dude. How do we want to handle this? I want to make sure that that bow guy does not exist. And that should do it. Yeah, so this is... I'm actually going to quickly hit the button to pause raids for the next hour, because this is the last mission we're doing today, before I'm peacing out a little bit. Oh, a decent level for her. How is the best way to handle this? Because I've kind of painted myself into an interesting corner here. Oh, here, actually. That's just very unfortunate. Okay, I'm gonna do a bit of a weird strat here. I won't even kill them. This will damage him pretty bad. The main thing was I wanted to have her out of the way so Braum could come down here. Then I'm gonna get Braum vigored so that he can continue moving. And hopefully kind of get down into the actual fight. And we'll just kind of move her. We'll keep her where she is. Okay, good. Braum can move just far enough. You know, it's a very handy button to have, Loon. I am a big fan. Because as much as I like raids, I don't want people to show up as I'm finishing. That's be unfortunate. Ooh, that poor rebel just getting absolutely thunderstruck on his when he thought he was doing so well. Alright. They've busted the castle doors. Or they've opened the doors. Sure. That is a lot of guys pouring in. All right. How are we doing this? We're getting you out of the way. And then we're backing her up again. Bowgun, steel lance, javelin. None of those guys are particularly concerning. Especially if we can get Nephany in here to cause great problems to everyone. That one... I think this one is the play. Because then he'll die next turn anyway. And Mordecai's beefy, so we can have him kind of block the path to get to Har easily. Steel Blade, Steel Great Lance. I'm going to work on getting some of our soldiers into a better position to fight. Okay, she can charge in enough to hit one of these guys and then back out of their range again. Because the main thing is I just don't want her to be in the bow guy's range. That's the biggest concern. And Braum can be our wall there. Lath can come down. And Neolucci can also come down, but he still isn't doing much right now. He hasn't transformed. Oh, the absolute hero, that spearman. So the faster we can take the fight to them, the better we are defending. Like, I know they've said don't waste your energy attacking, but come on. All we have to do is clear out enough people and we can get Alencia down to wipe out their boss. Oh, nice lightning attack, buddy. Real intimidating. True. This is the kind of support I play. I keep my allies alive by vanquishing every enemy in sight. Oh, unfortunate with the axe. Sorry, I love Mordecai just punching that guy in the throat in retaliation. More coming in. Dude, I am just the Titan. This feels like a Khalil kind of kill here. guy's about to get killed if you catch my drift. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That guy only has mend. Which is hilarious, because I only have rend. Here we go. Holy shit. So the only reason I feel comfortable taking this attack is because I know it'll kill him, guaranteed. But 66 damage in return? Damn. That would have been very unfortunate. Okay, I feel safe killing... Crossbows use some weird damage formulas. I can believe it. Okay. Valencia is safe to drop right here and kill this healer. Yeah, I will remember to be careful about placement of people in that case. This whole grouping of guys down here is going to be a problem. Thunder, Men, Steel Lance. Okay. Actually, I'll see which one Nephany can do damage to first. She can just straight up take one of these guys out. Oh, nice miss, loser. She's getting good levels. I don't know what's up with that. That's gonna be rough. He cannot take that. I mean, he can, but it's not gonna be ideal. And that 2% crit chance is always a scary thing. But we can guaranteed kill this guy with no repercussions, and then harken back up again. Back up to general safety. I'll put Mordecai here. And have him heal. So now we've got like a line protecting them from getting too far. Alright, next unit. Neolucci still can't do much. I'll have him just wait patiently. The healers are doing them thing. Life's good for them. Alright. We're doing good. We're doing good. The more of the enemy's action economy can be taken up by our nameless allies, who we lose nothing by losing, life is good. Okay, the lightning is really unnecessary. Oh, nice crit, buddy. Can I recruit that one? Oh no, we're about to do war crimes. Say goodbye to your healer. She can't even do much against that one. Yeah, no, our soldiers have been rocking it today. I can't trust these guys too much. The Steel Great Lance is rough. Har could get in just far enough to get a javelin attack on him. It will put him in range of great danger, though. Unless... This is going to be a weird strategy, but I want to see if it works. I won't even kill it. I was trying to see if I could get that archer dead, but it seems unlikely at the moment. And Braum can't even really participate here. I can get him closer to this side, though. Give that guy a slightly better position. And then move her the heck out of the way, please. Alright. Valencia could come down and get the crossbow person, but that's a risky proposition. This is so dangerous. Oh, wait a second. We can literally see every character's walking and aiming range. Har will be safe if he comes down here. Safe from them, anyway. I just want to make sure he's fine against this one. Yeah, there's not much they can do. So he goes here. He javelins this guy. She comes down and claws him, so he's not a problem anymore. Now we've got them locked in here with us. Nephany kills this one, so now all the ally soldiers will focus that one guy in the corner. The game just got real slow for a second. It still is slow. Oh, are we having this thing again where my computer's just shitting itself? Ah, that's not ideal. Yeah, this isn't good. No, I can hear in the game audio it's still having trouble. Like, we are very slow. I don't know what just happened. I think usually when this happens, I have to reset my computer. I can suspend the battle if it's not working out. Okay. I think we might have to do this. Let me try. I really wanted to do this tonight, damn it. Okay. Yeah, no, I'm gonna have to call it for the evening, I think. Because this is something that isn't... I can't just fix this quickly on stream. I'm sorry, guys. We will finish this. We will finish this next time, I promise. I don't know what's going on right now. But, yes, let me... Okay, we've saved this. I'm gonna bring us to the ending screen. That is a lot to deal with. Thank you guys for joining. This has been fun. I appreciate you guys' support. I'm sorry that technical problems just happened. I'm going to quickly go see... let's go see Dexy Lexi tonight. It looks like they're playing Path of Radiance themselves. So I feel like this would be a fun group to go to. I'm gonna make sure the raid actually goes through this time, you know? Making sure I'm getting the right name and everything. Dexy Lexi, yes. Alright. So, everybody get ready to go say hello to Dexy Lexi. We're gonna go have some fun over there. Don't spoil the game. It looks like it's their first playthrough. And I will see you guys next time. Have a good night. Sorry again about technical issues. I'll see you on Sunday. Bye-bye.